after last week, we should have the understanding that there is nothing that anyone or anybody or any powers, not even Satan himself, could do to curse you with anything if God has blessed you. It was proven in the Bible, this man who worked out of black magic could not even curse God's people. A king offered him a palace of gold and silver, and he still couldn't conjure up anything to curse God's people. There's nothing in the world to do, anyone could do to you to curse you. But now we're going to get to the other side of the uncursable coin. And that is when you allow the tricks of the enemy to convince you that you're not blessed.
That's it.
To convince you and to bring into your life havoc, troubles, heartaches, trials. These spirits, last week we cast away. Did we not cast away certain things? Did you not know that was an aggressive act on your part? Satan didn't look at it like, oh my goodness, they resist me. The spirits that connected to your life, that have followed you since the doctor declared that you was a boy or girl, have only picked up their pace. We have not reached the point to where they will not try any longer. We got to the point to where we have agitated them, and now they figure they need to step up their game. You probably have experienced some difficult things on this week. Things that were unusual. Certain little things, and it wasn't huge things, because the big things can't come because you know you're not cursed. But the little things will come to cause you to have such horrible times, a bad hour, until you are up under attack spiritually. What do you know how to do to get the devil off your back? Come on, to make these imps leave you alone, so your head can be clear, so your mind can be stayed on Christ, so you can know that what you're a part of something bigger than you ever could imagine. We are under attack, not by Satan or principalities, because we should have our armor on. But you know what? They send out they do reconnaissance. They send out little demons to figure out where you're soft at, where you're vulnerable at. And if you're not careful, areas where you were strong last year, because you took down or you removed some strength and put them in areas where you knew you were weak, now he'll attack you on that front. We was talking I mentioned a little bit about Hitler on Tuesday, and Hitler was attacking the world, and he was literally about to conquer the world for the most part. But Hitler was so mad because he remembered in World War I, what started the war was without giving you a history lesson, was the assassination of the Archduke Ferdinand. And he remembered that they was fighting them Russians. And he decided to stop just beating the people in Europe and also attack on another front. And this is the same tactics that Satan uses. And when we see him do them, we remove our strength from areas and we put them in places where we're weak. But that will not stop the enemy's attack. We have to be wise and understand, first of all, you're not fighting any big thing. You're just being agitated at this time. Why? Because you your flesh, the essence of who you are, is being irritated. And it do not want to die. The cursor in you wants to just curse. The Spirit is saying, won't you just curse people out? And you get agitated to the point to where you ever seen somebody go off for no reason? They literally just went off for no reason. And that's what happened. They yield to what was being told to them by an evil spirit. Everything we do, we have been taught by somebody or something. And we got to realize that once you cast away these spirits, once you told them you no longer want these negative things in your life, they have decided to come back stronger and with reinforcements. We are still in the fight. Now, since we've cast them away, the fight has become intensified. Even though America is a superpower, literally in the terrorist regime, in the Al-Qaeda, they were some of them in the high-ranking officers that did not want to attack America. They said that if we do, they would destroy us before we get our agenda off the ground. In World War II, it was turned when America joined the fight. Hitler wasn't even attacking America, but what happened, that the Japanese realized that the world was at war and America was sending troops secretly to Europe. And then when the Emperor of Japan decided to attack Pearl Harbor on the day when he knew that they would not be expecting him. And then America decided to go full force in the war. And they said, we're not hiding our hands anymore by sending troops. We're going to fully support them in Europe. And we're definitely going to take care of them Japanese. And the Emperor of Japan stood up and he made a statement. He said, we have woke a sleeping giant. What you need to make up in your mind that when these spirits deal with you or try to deal with you, they need to have a meeting and say, we have woke up a sleeping giant. Jesus inside of them is real.